like crazy. Oh man, I feel like I'm about to die. Just because like this car was hydroplaning a little bit, and I don't know. You guys never really drive your 240s out in the rain. But today, it's starting to slow down a little bit. It's not too bad. But honestly, this drives pretty good. Not even gonna complain. Other than the hydroplaning, and it has solid mounts and stuff like that too, so you feel and hear everything. If I had a radio, I wouldn't have been complaining though, but now we're just making our way back.
I know your ass hurts.
Dude, hell yeah. I wasn't sure if the heat works. I didn't want to chance it, but I was just going like this the whole way. Look how small I mean, I'm small, but this is like super small. This is like super Asian friendly. Alright, I mean, we made it. We made it home. That was so sketchy.
There was some spots where my car even.
Dude, me too. Me too. It was so sketchy. It is a new day today. It's actually a lot nicer outside compared to yesterday when I actually picked up the car and it was just pouring and raining, and driving this car in the rain, so sketchy. We were hydroplaning and everything, and I'm there in a small bucket seat. Oh man, it was horrible, but we finally got the S14 back in the garage. So we're gonna go a little bit more into detail. We'll clean it up a little bit. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, but it's not too bad. So let's go into some detail. I would roll it back, but, well, not roll it back. I would drive it back, but the battery's dead on this. This thing is so drained. First off, all right, let me get a light, actually. I think we actually might be good. The G7X is doing pretty good with no lighting. So first off, we got your wideband here. You got your boost gauge here. The dash seems to be pretty good. I want to say there's no cracks. This is actually the first time I'm actually going over the car. Yep, no cracks there. The only thing here, little 2 marks. But look at this, all black interior. Only thing missing is right here, this pillar. But thankfully, I have another one from my S14 that I could just go ahead and throw on there. This thing is pretty clean. Like if you saw earlier in the video, look at this. This thing is, it's not bad at all. This seat right here, so small. This is definitely, I'm like feeling so snugged in here. I'm like so snugged in this. But we got a nice little steering wheel. We definitely need like a quick release because everything is so close. Like when you're turning, like that. I actually have another one for the center console here, so that's a plus. This hydro is mounted in a weird place. Like look at my elbow. But it's in line and it actually does work. What we could probably actually do is, they have the hydro mount here for all S chassis. All it's gonna do is just share these 4 bolts. We'll be able to take this, bolt it onto here. That way, we'll be able to have it right here. But this thing is nice. It does shift so smoothly in all gears. So that's a plus there. The only thing I didn't like about this car was the fact that it does have a bunch of solid bushings. It has some ISR mounts up front. It has a solid tranny mount, so it does get vibrating in here, and it's just like need to put a seat. I think I have another S14 seat, not too sure, because that's a little sketchy there. You could probably make a brace, put it in the trunk, or just put it right here. Yeah, this thing is pretty clean. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a big plus here. Usually, like on my S14, cracks right here or cracks around here. Heat does work on this as well. Got the little wide view mirror. That's a plus. It does have a sunroof. Doesn't leak, which is a plus. My S14 did. Let's go around the car as well. So the only thing, like body wise, you can see the clear coat is fading just because it was sitting for a while. So right there, all of this is all faded out. Got a little of the moldings pretty much gone there. Car runs and drives phenomenal though, so that's not bad at all. Here, it was rolled out pretty good, so that's a plus. You have the little fiberglass Maven covers. We could take these off, make it look a little cleaner. Look at this. I haven't seen this in a while, the little side moldings on the S chassis. So we got fiberglass front fenders, D-Max FRP style front bumper there. I wish he had the metal ones because I would have put those back instead. Make everything match with the red. Once again, the clear coat is fading. It's not too bad though. There's not like a lot of dents. It feels pretty flat still. Hey, if you want, go get yourself a sticker. We'll take that off though. Put that somewhere else. We do have some, what are these, roto grids? Roto grids. Ooh, these actually have the Z32 front calipers up here. Got some spacers, some, I believe he said like those Ikiba spacers. It's not too bad. That fitment just needs to like slam it. I'm surprised that these fenders actually fit pretty good. It's a little cut up right here though, a little wavy. Like I said, the rocker panel. The good thing about the S chassis is you can actually bolt these off and put new rocker panels on. And I think they're only like 89 bucks. The molding and everything on this is so nice. So good. I'm like starting to get sick right now. It's winter time upon us, boys. Z32 calipers in the rear too, didn't even know that. I believe these are, I'm not sure if they're Rotas or if they're like Varstones. They're the same one that Kadeem has on his car. Those are nice and black. Now, we can go ahead and check underneath the hood. So there's about 176,000 on the chassis itself. On the build itself, I think not even 1,000 miles on the motor. He's just been building this for the longest. And finally, it's pretty much up and running. Only thing is that it needs to be driven. But I know the guy, he wanted to sell it. He wanted to get into something else. He's actually thinking about getting an R32. So I was like, oh, I'll buy the S chassis. Let me roll this back so we actually open the hood. One thing I could do is, so that's an electric fan for there, but I could go ahead and put, I think I have another clutch fan. Put that back on. That way we don't have to worry about, it's only a KA, so shouldn't be worrying about overheating. Oh, and it's rolling back. So here it is. This thing is pretty clean, like I said. Hopefully it does it justice. So it was sitting for a while. Kendrick actually did a bunch of the wiring on this as well. We got a lot of ISR parts here. Aftermarket fuel pressure gauge. I think they're like 565 cc injectors or something like that. ARP head studs, he's done. New, I think Tomei head gasket or Cometic head gasket. It usually says up front when it sticks out. What do we got here? And just little eBay blow valve, I think. It is running on the Niston, so still using the math, all that stuff. But what else? I don't even know what this is. Some aftermarket radiator. Oh, it is ISR fans and radiator. I think he said it was a T25 or T28 hybrid turbo. We could turn this on. Hopefully it starts. We'll see. But there's a lot of goodies on this car, so I'm pretty hyped on it. Like I said, I bought it just to get into another S chassis for now. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. Could take it out to Thompson, have some fun with it, make it nice and clean. Haven't messed around with the Zenki in a while. But what I do want to do is, I think I want to get rid of these fiberglass fenders. If you guys want these fiberglass fenders or front bumper, let me know. I think I might just go back to metal. Not too sure yet. But let's turn this baby on so I can show you guys. It actually sounds very healthy. We're gonna have to put the jump pack on this. Go get that. So all this is faded as well. ISR exhaust all the way across. Where's the jump pack? All right, we got that nice and connected. Hopefully that thing is on. Let me run around the other way. Ooh, damn. I've always been a little iffy with KAs, but he did a good job doing this one. So let's see, engine start. Start that bad boy up. See if it cranks over. All right. Damn, this seat is so small. All right. This thing has like 4 keys. I think for like the trunk, the door, and for the ignition itself. All right, that one doesn't work. There we go, 3rd time's the charm. All right, take 2. There we go, 2nd time's the charm. So as you can hear like the vibration and everything from the tranny mount, this thing is so rough. I don't suggest solid stuff. Look at this. Everything's so vibrating in here. This feels like a race car. But starts right up. We'll let it warm up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Not too bad. Everything's pretty much brand new on here. So I think it was a good find. I got it for a pretty good price as well. So let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see done to this. Like I said, we're still not sure what to do. Maybe increase the boost and tune it again, because everything is tuned and it's driving. Obviously you guys saw already. So I'm not sure if we want to take it drifting. You could probably like slam it, do something crazy, make it a show car. It's not too bad. Probably needs like a respray, but first KAT, and I'm not even sure what to do with it. Or we could always, like I said, we'll go take it driving. I don't have to worry about my Skyline messing up and like hitting some of these fenders or doors. We could always just take this. But this thing is pretty clean, minus the clear coat. Here we go. I found it. We could put this bad boy on here. Last piece of the interior puzzle, minus the other seat. We'll put that on here. Let me wipe that down. That's actually like really dirty. But should be all warmed up. Let's hear some cool turbo noises. Sounds kind of cool. I'm used to like the compressor surge on my 1J, but idles and everything. You can see it, witness for yourself. All right, let's roll this back actually. All right. So fans are on. AFR drops a little bit, but then it goes back to 14.6 afterwards. Just gonna look at that. Look how smooth that thing shifted. So smooth. Oh yeah, it has like a 6-puck unsprung on this too. So it's like so violent. Like I said, I don't advise solid stuff. Look how clean this is. This is so nice. Other than that, other than the like shakiness and if you guys don't mind the vibration, this is a good car. Like, I drove it and everything drives awesome. Let's shut this off. Shut off the fan. So this is still like on a switch there. Look at this. So smooth. So smooth. Alright, shut it off. I was able to find the A-pillar. Put that in. Now the whole interior is complete. Minus this, but I was actually able to find it. So I think what we'll do is, I still gotta figure out. I'll probably order that little bracket like I said. That way we could just share it on here, put it right there, and then this whole thing, since the line should be able to reach, this will be bolted right onto here. So that's pretty much the whole S chassis, the S14 Zenki that we got, and it's a 95, so it's a good car to swap later down the road. Hood's still open. But like always guys, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, comment down what you guys think we should do with it. Definitely needs to go lower, but this is gonna be a fun little build. Oh yeah, let's lower this bad boy.